Chris, and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the option, they'll give it to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's keeping it. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Powers through. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Davis. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The shotgun running play call. Will not be brought down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down. They're going to throw the football. First play, taking a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Davis. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the holding of the defense, an automatic first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that 1st down. Nice play.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Has the 1st down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Razorbacks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Davis. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will tie the game here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Davis. Looking right. This one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Looking downfield, it's Davis. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Nebraska. This passing game is still on fire.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Davis. Quick dart to the right. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Huskers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Davis. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's a comeback route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return.
Nebraska offense will take over first and 10.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And there's the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down. We're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Makes the read. He keeps it. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Crucial third down play right here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit. The
Cornhuskers are looking to keep this drive going. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff to the single back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.